Hello again. Welcome back to a series of short presentations. I'm in New York City, and I'm in front of One Liberty Plaza. This used to be the Merrill Lynch headquarters, the famous brokerage firm Merrill Lynch that was bought out by Bank of America, I believe now. And I don't know if Merrill Lynch still exists. You'll have to do your own research on that. But the reason I'm here is I worked here when it was Merrill Lynch at this same location for half a day. That's right, my father Joe, he bought me shirts, he bought me a pair of pants, a pair of shoes, and a nice overcoat. My friend Frank Paparella gave me a job at Merrill Lynch when I got out of the Air Force. And I lasted half a day. When it was time for lunch, I went to lunch and I went home, never to return. And I tell you, it was frightening. You know, I was never really interested in school or student. And I was in an office, some kind of bond custodian, with a desk at the front, 3 desks at the front, and then a desk. I thought I was back in school. I thought I was back in MacArthur High School, and I couldn't get out of there quick enough. So my career in finance and banking lasted half a day. But to this day, Frank Paparella and I are still friends. He doesn't hold it against me. It made him look kind of bad. He got me the job. It was a shoo-in. The interview was purely, it was a made-up interview. You know, you already had the job, but you had to go through and dot the I's and cross the T's. So that is One Liberty Plaza and the story of One Liberty Plaza. And it's still 16 November, but that's not the real reason I'm at this location. And I'll show you right now why I'm at this location. If I can get through these trucks. Let me get over here. This is the Occupy Wall Street Park. Do you remember Occupy Wall Street? It looks kind of small now. Just like airplanes. The inside of airplanes look real small when there's nobody on board. But when the plane is packed and every seat is taken, it's very, very large looking. And it's the same thing here. This park looks quite small. But when it's packed with people, like it was, it looks much larger. And of course on TV, there's the former headquarters of Merrill Lynch, One Liberty Plaza. And as everything does on television, everything looks larger on television. Your football field, your people look fatter or larger on camera. Everything looks larger. But in reality, it's not that large. So this is the famous location of the Occupy Wall Street. It didn't last as long as perhaps some people think it should have lasted. It burnt out, faded out. Here's some unique architecture right there. It reminds me of that the Burning Man out in the desert in California. They have this festival called the Burning Man, and what they do is they light this type of thing on fire and it burns. So this is the location of Occupy Wall Street. That short-lived demonstration. It was a protest or a sit-in. I guess, protesting the difference between what the boss makes, or the CEO, and the employee, and labor disputes, what have you. Here's your famous carts, food carts, smoothies, t-shirts, hats. I love New York. And so that's all I wanted to show you over here. Just a quick snippet of the Occupy Wall Street Park. And look at these modern skyscrapers. Here's an older building. Look at the architecture. Look at the architecture on these older buildings. Just like the old cars, they had more character, more shape, more design, more detail. Here's one over here. You can see just the amount of heart and soul that goes into constructing one of these old buildings. Look at that. And then, of course, as I pan, you see the modern, sleek buildings, much more affordable to construct. Lightweight materials, aluminum, composites, and then you have the old style as well. So that's it. You can tell all your friends and neighbors that you saw the Occupy Wall Street Park, and you can tell them, man, it looks so small. It looks so small. On television, it looks so large. It looks so large. Well, that's the magic, or the buffoonery, of television. Okay, I'm going to close it out here. There's a couple other items I want to show you while I'm down in this area. I'm going to let it go at this.